Okay, so same tree, which is Leet code question number 100. Given the roots of two binary trees p and q, write a function to check if they're the same or not. Two binary trees are considered the same if they are structurally identical and nodes have the same value. So each node will have the same value, each node will have the same number of children, and there will be the same number of nodes in each level. So it's an easy recursive problem where we have three base cases. The first one is when p and q are both null. So this would be the case where either both the trees are empty from the start, or whichever node we are considering, the tree has gotten over. So if we consider this two node and this two node and go towards the left, so left child of 2 and left child of 2, both of these are null, as we can see over here in the declaration of the structure. So both of these would be null, so we can return true because both of them are the same. In a different case where either one of them are null, in which case we can consider, it's not here, but let's just consider that left child of 2 is empty, but the left child of this 2 has, say, a 4 or something, some other number. So this one is empty, this left child has a value, is a valid node. So one of these are empty, so p would be empty and q would not be empty, in which case it would not be structurally identical, so we will return false. The last case is the simplest case where the two values are not same. So if this is 2 and this is 4, the values are not the same, so we return false. Now comes the interesting recursive part where we are going to split up into the left tree and the right tree. So over here, let's consider we are starting from p and q, and once all three of these cases have been checked, so neither of these would be true, right? Like, this won't be true because none of them are null. Again, none of them are null, and because they have the same value, so this would also not be true. So we would be splitting this up into left and right. So we would check is same tree for p of left and q of left, and do the logical and with is same tree of p of right and q of right. So we would go here and here, so 2 and 2 will be checked together and 3 and 3 will be checked together. So at this point again we will go to the left side, and then we'll have the true and like null and null. So null would give us true. So in the end we'll get a bunch of true and true and true and true, and all of these together would return true. But if we consider this case, so we can see that 2 and 1 would be clubbed together. So 2 and 1 would give us not the same value, so it will return false. And because it's all just logical ands, because we will have some trues and trues and trues and false, so even if there is a single false in the entire statement, the solution would be false, or the returned answer would be false. So if we run this, we can see that this works. If this runs, yeah, it runs. Okay.